Good morning, my darlings. It is a cloudy day today, which for the first time in forever, I'm actually very excited about, because I'm the kind of person that when it's sunny, I have to be outside and I need to be enjoying the sun, doing gardening and just not being stuck inside. But I have needed a pamper day in so long. I have not had a proper pamper day since we moved in. I now look like I have a white moustache. I need to do my laser hair removal. I need to give myself a manicure. I need to give myself a skin treat, which we are already starting, as you can see. And I'm gonna have one of those showers when you spend like half an hour in the shower. I'm gonna double exfoliate, I'm gonna shave everywhere, I'm gonna be a goddess by the end of this morning. And I also have some tint kits for my brows and my lashes. I'm very excited to be working with KENZZI in today's video. KENZZI are an at-home IPL hair removal device, and I'll be showing you how I do it, and I'll explain to you why it is the best discovery to come out of lockdown. So KENZZI actually reached out to me to work together about 2 months ago, and initially I was like, well, I really like the sound of at-home IPL, but I have been to a salon in London to get my laser done. And they said, yeah, that's no problem, because sometimes our customers are people that are maybe continuing the salon treatment at home, or people that have started with a salon treatment and then they thought, actually, I would rather do this in the comfort of my own home. But now that we're in lockdown, obviously I cannot go to the salon, it's in central London, to get my laser done. So I am so grateful to have a device that I can use at home every single week to get that hair-free effect that we all lust for right here in my home. So I'm going to be showing you that. I have been doing it every week as recommended for the past 6 weeks. I'm seeing the most incredible results. I use it on my underarms and on my bikini area. My leg hair is possibly not dark enough because it needs the melanin in your hair in order to work. So if your hair on your head and on your body is super light, it might not work for you. It basically needs there to be a really big contrast between your hair color and your skin color. So also if you've got really dark skin, it may not work for you either. But as you are starting to see in lockdown, where I've not been going to the hairdresser, I am not a natural blonde. I actually have light brown hair, I would say, but the hair on my underarms especially is pretty dark. So can you take me seriously? So laser or IPL actually works very well for me. God, I look horrific. Right, I'm gonna get in the shower, have my pamper, and then I'll tell you more. Oh, this is the Dr. Goldfaden Skin Corrective Purifying Mask with zinc oxide, sulfur and camphor to effectively deep clean blemish-prone skin and minimize the appearance of pores, soothe and reduce the appearance of blemishes and redness. It says I have to leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes. I have got pore central on my chin and on my T-zone right now, so I'm really hoping that this is gonna do what it says on the tin. Fresh out of the shower, and I thought I would show you the few or many products that I've just applied to my face. So first of all, I got rid of a few straggler bits of eye makeup using the Liz Earle Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion. This is super gentle. You can actually use it as like a pampering treat for your eyes. Cleans and revitalizes the delicate eye area. I absolutely love that. And then I used their Instant Boost Skin Tonic as a, once again, very gentle toner. Both of these on a reusable cotton pad. Then I popped some of the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum on my face, about 5 big droplets of that, which my skin drank in straight away. I think because I used the face mask, my skin was super thirsty, so it drank that in straight away. So I then popped one of the Oskia London beauty capsules. These are the Super C Smart Nutrient Beauty Capsules with vitamin C, vitamin E and tomato lycopene, and my skin now feels very happy indeed. And I also applied the half a pump, because I don't like to overdo what I put under my eyes. I find that area just wants a really light touch. So half a pump of the Goldfaden MD Bright Eyes. This is really good for instantly brightening, but gradually helps with fine lines and puffiness as well. So that lives in this little Erin box. These two live in the bottom drawer. And you live on there. I'm just going to apply a little bit of by Terry Balm de Rose, and then I'm going to pop the Jo Malone Body Creme Wood Sage and Sea Salt all over my body. This is a real pampering treat, but today is a pamper day, so why not? Done like half a face of makeup because I started doing my base and then I realized I'm going to be doing my brows and my lashes next. So what is the point in putting makeup on? And I've just started to rough dry my hair. But so in the shower I was prepping for my IPL. So I basically triple exfoliated. Now you don't have to do this, but I always think it is best to prime the skin as much as possible. So I used a foaming body wash with my exfoliating gloves. Then I used a textured body wash, and then I shaved. And shaving is also a form of exfoliation. So I am in the prime state to do my IPL. What I love the most about this is that you don't have any waiting time. So I used to have waxes, and not only is it just unnecessarily painful, and it really is, no matter what anyone else tells you, a bikini wax is painful and uncomfortable, but worse than that, you have to let your body hair grow in order for there to be enough hair for the wax to pull out. Whereas with IPL, you are always shaved, so you never have that in-between phase, which is what I love, and you don't get like the spiky phase that you do when you're shaving. So for me it's amazing. So this is the KENZZI device. It is so quick and easy. It comes in the box with a quick start guide, but I can tell you now, all you have to do is turn it on. There's a green button at the back, and then you can press this to make the laser pulse light come out, or you can just press it against the skin. And because it's pressed against the skin, you don't need to wear goggles or anything like that. If you've not heard much about laser hair removal or IPL before, how it works, and my mind boggles, it is just such an amazing discovery. Whoever discovered that this works, I hope that they are very rich, because it's amazing. Basically, this emits a light into your skin. It kind of scatters into your skin, and the bulb where the hair comes out, which is why you shave and not wax, because you need that bulb, it's kind of zapped by the light. As you can tell, I'm not a scientist, I'm just trying to explain it in a way that I understand. The root of the hair is zapped by the light, and over time it just starts to die off and it starts to stop producing more hair. When it comes to using at home, you want to use this once a week. It's part of my Sunday routine. I don't always have such an extended pamper day as I'm having today, but it is part of my everyday Sunday routine. What I'll normally do is literally just pop a YouTube video on, and I don't even get through the first 5 minutes of the YouTube video before I'm done. It is so quick. I'm actually going to show you in real time how I do my underarms. You can see how quick and easy it is. There are a few different intensity settings on the device, which I'll show you. So I'm going to turn it on, and you can hear it whirring, and then down here is a little light, and every time I press the on button it gets another level of intensity. This is a setting that I use on my bikini area, and I'll pop it up one for my underarms. and then you literally press it to the area that you want to be hair-free, and that's it. It's so easy. That's it, we're done. It's crazy. So most people see results within 3 or 4 weeks, and then after about 12 weeks, so that'll be 12 uses, you'll see pretty much permanent hair removal, and you won't have to shave those areas. I would say after 3 weeks, I was not needing, and especially like your underarms, you never want to have spiky underarms, and I would shave my underarms every time I was in the shower, but after 3 or 4 uses, I didn't have to shave my underarms until the day that I was going to use this, so until Sunday, so it became a weekly thing rather than a daily thing, which is amazing. As I said earlier, it's something that you do so quickly and easily from the comfort of your own home. So maybe you hadn't considered laser hair removal before because you didn't want to go into a salon, you didn't want to reveal everything to a stranger. You don't have to do that with this. Well, with this, you literally do it in the privacy of your own bedroom, and some people, again, might be a little bit concerned that it's painful. I do not find this painful in the slightest. I don't know, it's like someone's pressing a warm spoon to your skin or something. It's not painful at all. And of course you can control the intensity with the different settings. So this device retails for £188, which is less than what one salon treatment costs, and in certain salons, especially in salons in central London. So it's so much more affordable to do it yourself at home. I'll pop the US dollar price on the screen here as well, but I have a $50 off link for you. So if you want to save even more, then I'll leave the link at the very top of my description box. I honestly would recommend this so much, and I know it sounds really cliche, but my only regret is not doing this sooner, because the results are so good and it's so easy and, in my opinion, really affordable. So I'm really happy that KENZZI reached out and wanted to work together. I love showing you things which are actually game-changing, I would say life-changing, and yeah, it really is brilliant. So all the information will be linked down below. I hope I've covered enough of the overview, but I'm sure there might be more questions, so I will of course answer any questions that you guys leave in the comment section down below. And if you would like a follow-up video, maybe in like 6 months when I am completely hair free, I have finished my journey, then let me know if you'd like to see that as well. Before I do my lashes and my brows, I'm just gonna go downstairs and make my morning smoothie because my tummy is a rumbling.
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there.
You're so bossy. So Charlie and I are now undoing our Pookie Lights order. I showed you the original unboxing a few days ago, but we hadn't got around to unboxing all the little bits because we had been enjoying the beautiful weather outside. So we're just gonna undo all the fixtures and fittings and plan which rooms they're going to go in.
Oh, Dexy! There he is.
You are such a poser.
Look at that tail wagging.
I really like your bottom, except when it's trumpy.
Oh, I am going to join you now, anyway. I had just a short little break, and now I've joined you.
Yes. Hello, my name is Jackie. How may I help you?
It's gonna be me. Gonna be me. That's fine. So bear away. Wait on. The feeling is strong. I'm getting.
Ooh, it just suddenly got so chilly. chilly in this house. It's really windy outside, and I feel like it just drafts through the windows. In a house as old as this, which is grade 2 star listed, you're not allowed to replace the windows, and the windows are very thin single pane glass, which is beautiful, and the light that comes in it is so gorgeous. Like even now I'm well illuminated and it is so dreary outside, but it does mean it's a little bit drafty, so hence the cardigan. Next I'm going to do my lashes and my brows, and the kits that I have for this are both from Allure. I have a new lash tint in dark brown, and this is their new branding, and then I also have an old dye brow, which I have used before. This packet, it says it has up to 12 uses. I've probably used this set about 4 or 5 times. So I'm gonna start with the brows because I've done that before and I know what I'm doing. Not very clean, but basically you pop a little bit of the cream color into the little mixing bowl, and then you add a few drops of the activator, mix it all together and paste it into your brows. But first of all, using one of my reusable cotton pads, I'm just gonna cleanse the area completely. So this would be a really good time to show you a thorough before I do anything to my eye area. So you can see my brows, they're just really gappy at the front here. I'm actually missing quite a lot of brow hairs, which is very annoying. And then they thin out and they'll just look a lot better when the color is a bit more intense. Hopefully it'll make them look a little bit more full. And then my eyelashes are quite light. And when I've had professional lash tints before, it doesn't quite emulate mascara because obviously you don't have the thickness, but it makes such a difference, especially if you have blonde tips on your lashes. And I might try doing the lower lashes as well. So yeah, this is the before. And now I'm going to apply this to my brows using a little spoolie. Oh my goodness me. So before this stains my skin, I'm just going to neaten this up a little bit. So I just leave this on for maybe 1 minute to 2 minutes. Let's see what the instructions actually say. Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes, and then wipe off with a damp cotton wool pad. Probably should have checked the time. I've done this a few times now and I just kind of guess when 1 minute is done. All right, it's probably been about 1 minute now, and I have got a cotton wool pad which is ever so slightly damp, and I'm just, which eye did I do first? Can't remember which eye I did first. I think I kind of did them both at the same time. Hopefully this is gonna work. Whoop. Yes. So that's my brows straight after removing it. As you can see, it's picked up a few of the hairs on the inside. What I do after using the damp cotton pad is I actually go in with some micellar water again, because I have found in the past that if I don't do this, it does continue to dye my lashes, and my brows rather, and they can get a little bit dark. So I'm going to do a double cleanse. Obviously in areas where I actually don't have any lash hair, this can't dye anything, so I still have gappy brows, but it does give a lot more definition, and there's generally less need to put pencil in my brows on those days when I'm not really putting makeup on. And now I'm going to move on to the lash tint, also from Allure. I'm hoping it's just as easy. That's interesting. So you actually do this in 2 stages. So first of all, you apply the activating gel, and then you take it off, clean the lashes, and then you do the developer gel. Okay, I'm just going to do this step by step, following the instructions. So it's actually not tinted at all. You can see the gel here. It says to coat the brush. I'm going to do this one eye at a time. And I guess you should just apply it like mascara, but I'm going to do it in the mirror. So it was actually so easy that I decided to do both lashes. I am going to pop a stopwatch on, and I think I'll give it 4 minutes, so a little bit longer than the minimum time, but not the maximum time. And then I will remove and pop on stage 2. So I've taken that off, and I've now got the second coat on, the activator gel, and that was literally like magic before my eyes when I was popping it on the lashes. And they're 2 clear liquids. You wouldn't think 2 clear liquids could dye your lashes, but as soon as I put the next step on my lashes, they instantly went dark. I don't know how that works, but it did. So I've got a minimum of 1 minute, of which I am 45 seconds through, before I remove this, and then we should be done. So again, I'm just gonna tidy up because Charlie has just shouted that brunch is ready. That is incredible. I have taken it off, and my lashes, even though I've had individual lash extensions on before, so my lashes are not their longest and healthiest, they are now all dark brown, which has made, albeit subtle, a really lovely difference. So definitely something I'm going to keep up. But anyway, I'll show you more detail in a second. I'm just going to go down and have my brunch. I am just in love with these Le Creuset coffee mugs. It's from their Calm collection that we unboxed with you the other day. This one is like an ombre pink. It's so subtle. It's just so chunky, perfect for a latte. The discount code from Designworks is still live, Josie15, so you can get 15% off things like this, and of course Le Creuset casserole dishes, which Charlie's got out ready for doing our veg later on today. We got this box from a local farm shop. You can just go in and choose the veg, fill up a box for a set price. Nice way of eating local and organic food without having to go to a supermarket. I am being summoned to the drawing room to look at some of the lights. We actually didn't intend for this particular style of light to go in here, but apparently it looks really good. So that's one of the lamps that we ordered from Pookie last week, and it looks, oh, you okay?
Nice, bang on.
Told ya.
This is the exact lamp we want to get for our bedroom, but with a different shade because it goes with the light fittings look.
Yeah,
so it's
gorgeous.
exactly the same. So we'll get another one of these.
Yeah.
And then think about the lampshade. I like the fact that they're really nice lampshades with how the light
Yeah, it's beautiful.
disperses.
Especially on the panelling.
Yeah. Right, so this... Lexi, you shouldn't be in here, young man.
But Daddy, I belong in the grandest room in the house.
In fact, I can actually put... Hang on, so that we know what we're doing here. It's quite crucial.
So Charlie's put the light together. It is a beautiful light fitting.
So
let's
see it over here, like a... Here, for example.
Oh my god, that looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, it does need to be an attractive filament bulb because I would be able to see that quite clearly.
Yeah, well the Philips Hue one will be brilliant here. We just need to get a bayonet one. I don't know why lights can't just be one fitting. Bayonet or screw. It's mad, isn't it? I think that will look really good in here actually.
Yeah, that'll look gorgeous.
I'm just hoping that there isn't too much damage to these wooden panels because I think this circle is slightly smaller though.
Minuscule.
I know.
I don't think there will be. It's only where those screws are. Someone has made himself quite at home on the antique furniture. Mummy, I was always born to be Lord of the Manor. I am Lord of the Manor, Lord of the Cotswolds. You are so presumptuous, young man. Look at him.
Right, come on. Loud in here.
Daddy.
Oh, squid. Oh, you're squid.
Okay, back upstairs after brunch. I don't know why I always roll that R. It's just become a bit of a thing that I do. Oh my goodness. Okay, back upstairs now, and I will show you a little bit more closely my eyelashes. So you can see that it really has tinted all the way to the edges, which does make a bit of difference. I imagine if you have more eyelashes, I think quite a lot of mine came out when I was fiddling with my individual lash extensions, but it has made a difference. I'm still gonna stay makeup free on the eye area for the rest of the day. The next thing that I'm going to do with pampering today is put in a crest whitening strip. I always buy these when I go to the US. I don't think they're that bad for your teeth. I actually asked my dentist once and he said it was fine and that he doesn't mind his wife using them, so that is good enough for me. And the best thing is, that same dentist sorted me out with a retainer following my Invisalign process, and I like to put the retainer on, and normally I wear this at night. I like to put that retainer on when I'm wearing a whitening strip, because it just kind of lodges it in place, and then really I forget that I've even got a whitening strip on. My goodness, it is looking like there's going to be a tornado. It is so windy out there, but I'm actually yet to finish my coffee, so I can't put my teeth whitening strip in just yet. So while I finish my coffee, I'm going to file my nails. Annoyingly, my my UV lamp, which I will use to cure gel nail varnish, hasn't arrived yet. I've ordered one online, but it's not arrived yet. But I'm going to use one of my favorite ranges, which is the OPI Infinite Shine range. So I'm going to use normal gel later on today, but Charlie and I have got a little bit more kind of unboxing and sorting to do, so I don't want to do my nails until the end of the day, but I'm going to file them and pop on some cuticle oil now while I finish my coffee. Nails are filed and cuticle oiled, and just that makes me feel so much better. I don't even know if I'm going to put nail varnish on later because I've been out in the garden so much. I feel like nude nails, if they're well cared for, look better than a chipped nail. So maybe, well, the weather's not going to be nice this week, so I'm not going to be gardening. No, I'm going to put some nail varnish on later, but if you're not into nail varnish, just a quick file and tidy up and cuticle oil. I used the OPI Pro Spa Skincare Hands and Feet Nail and Cuticle Oil, this one. And my nails and the skin all around them feels so lovely and soft. They honestly feel lovely. Now I'm going to do my teeth whitening. So this is the Professional 3D Crest White Strip Luxe. And as I said, I got this, I think I got this in LA when I was there in September. Your teeth have to be quite dry, so I tend to like just stand like this for a few seconds before applying it. It always feels like the first day that you have Invisalign, like your mouth feels so full. So I'm not going to be able to talk properly for at least 30 minutes to an hour. It says on the packet 30 minutes, but I will probably leave these in for an hour. So I have got my retainer on over the top, which will keep them in place while I go downstairs and get on with some tidying. In this little library nook here behind the entranceway, I've just done the very fun task of organising our cleaning products, because I am going to be ordering some containers, probably some nice little baskets, sorry about the list, but I've still got the brace in, for a big cleaning cupboard. So I've got things like bathroom mould removers, we've got floor care. Oh, that's really nice.
That's brush, yeah, although didn't you use it for something that's melted to bristles?
Yeah, I need to give them a trim.
This is car cleaning.
Car cleaning set.
Yeah, it came with the car, didn't it?
Amazing. So yeah, I've got things like kitchen cleaner, floor care, feather dusters, rubber gloves and cleaning cloths, laundry care, things for our Vorwerk, loads of spare cloths. And I basically now, I'm going to go online and look at some baskets in the right sizes to fit all of these pieces in. Charlie's just been busy emptying out some old paint that was inside, but this cupboard here, which is in this little stairway area, is where we're going to keep the cleaning cupboards, is where we're going to keep the cleaning products. So it's fairly spacious. We need to have a carpenter come over and put some shelves in, but I'm hoping that you'll open the door and then you'll just be able to see loads of baskets very clearly labelled with what's inside. So my next mission is to have a little look online and find said baskets. I have just found this picture on Pinterest, and I think this is the vibe I'd like to go for, so I'm going to have a little look online now for also some fabric boxes. I'm not sure if we'll keep towels and things in the cupboard as well, but we should definitely look to get a door frame like this. I'm thinking maybe IKEA might be a good place to look, so I'm going to do a little bit more browsing. I feel like you can now see that my brows have gone quite a bit darker, so I might go in with another layer or another, so I might go in with another cotton pad with micellar water on just to stop them developing any further. As you just saw, I took out my teeth whitening strips, and I mean, I don't suddenly have like a dazzling white smile. It's very subtle, and I really don't usually do that. I would say it's probably been a year since I last, at least a year since I last used teeth whitening strips, but I saw them in my pamper box next to the eyelash tint kits, so I thought, why not? If you do suffer with sensitive teeth, I would highly recommend Sensodyne. It really does work. So if I'm ever going to do any teeth whitening, then I will always use Sensodyne toothpaste, especially this tooth here. Don't know why, but that one, sometimes I get like pings of pain, sometimes even the day after using whitening, and I've probably had those strips on for about 2 hours, and the recommended time is 30 minutes. So whoopsie daisy. Next I'm going to do my toes. I still have to do some box collapsing. So we're gonna have our Sunday roast. We've normally been eating outside, but today it's miserable, so we're gonna eat in the actual dining room, which is a really cozy room. It's just beautiful stone floors, the biggest fireplace I've ever seen. We need to find a stove to put in there. It's gonna have to be ginormous. But yeah, so we're eating in there. But that room is currently filled with cardboard boxes from all the deliveries we've been getting and from the move. So I need to spend a good hour, I would say, unboxing, like cutting down the boxes, flattening them and sorting them into recycling piles. So I'm not going to do my fingernails before that because it's manual and they will probably chip, but I am going to do my toes. It's annoying because that's the only room in the whole house that doesn't have underfloor heating, because the flagstones on the floor are just so beautiful, and obviously they're original, and the previous owner didn't want to rip them up to put underfloor heating in, like has been done throughout the rest of the house. So I'm going to be barefoot in that room for a while, and it's probably going to be a bit chilly. Same as on my fingers, I'm going to start with a little bit of cuticle oil on my toes. Obviously I'm going to file them first, and then I'm going to use this rubberized base coat from Orly, and then I really like this shade from Nails Inc. It's their Chai Kiss Caffeine Hit nail polish.
I bet you'll come around, but don't get me wrong. Do what you gotta do.
While I wait for my base coat to dry, I'm just gonna have a quick pluck of my eyebrows. These are a really mini pair. I think they're actually for applying individual lash extensions, but I just found them in the bureau downstairs, of tweezers from Nouveau Lashes. Actually, normally I use Tweezerman, but these are pretty much the same. They've got the slant on them. I prefer to get my lashes, my brows threaded professionally, but my brows don't really grow that much, and it's just a couple of lashes that need, a couple of brow hairs that need like pulling out. So that's what I'm gonna do now.
Baby, going for love. Baby, for love. I bet you'll get it right, but don't get.
I have literally pulled out a grand total of about 8 brow hairs, only ever, of course, from underneath the natural brow arch. When I put the next coat of toe polish on, I'm just going to go and add a tiny bit of makeup to my brows and use a spoolie to separate out my lashes so that we can get more of the full effect.
Go for hope and glory. Go, go long. Baby, for love. Go all for love. We're going for love. For beating hearts off the charts. Love.
So for the sake of a before and after, this is my eye area now with no makeup on, but I've just used my brow brush to brush up the brow hairs. And to be honest, this brow I'd be quite happy just with a little bit of brow gel to keep it in place, whereas this one you can see down at the bulb of my brow, I just don't have much brow hair there, so I am going to have to fill that in. But if I was to get them shaped a little bit more professionally, a little bit more neatly, I would actually be very happy with that. But I'm not really so desperate for perfect shaped brows that I'm going to take a pair of scissors to them, because I could probably do with trimming a few brow hairs, but I'm not sure that I trust myself. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of pencil in here. This is the Laura Mercier eyebrow pencil in Ash Blonde, and then Benefit's 24-hour brow setter. And finally, I look a little bit more like myself because I'd had my hair in a bun pretty much all morning for the last like 5 hours. It had semi-dried in a really weird state. I've just gone through it with the Dyson Airwrap with the bristle brush attachment just really quickly because I'm not going anywhere, and it just gives it a little bit of movement and gets rid of any frizz and weird kinks. So that's how I'm going to leave my hair. I feel like my brows are a little bit dark. I think I may have left it on a little bit too long, whereas my lashes, I put some mascara on because I felt like I didn't leave that on long enough. So I need to improve the lashes next time and not to get too distracted while doing my brows. But anyway, I better go and sort out the dining room because we're going to be having our Sunday lunch in about an hour's time. You're a funny boy. Shake? Yes. Well, this is the current state of the dining room. It's my challenge to make it a little bit more pleasantly aesthetically appealing in here so that we can enjoy our Sunday roast without feeling like we're in a building site.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air.
Goodness me, every time I look in the mirror, my eyebrows are getting darker and darker, but I'm now going to paint my nails as we relax, and I think we're going to watch a James Bond because we've got the TV now, our old TV set up in the lounge, and we can watch DVDs, which is great. Honestly, my brows so dark. Doesn't help that I don't have much makeup on elsewhere, but just had the most delicious Sunday roast. Charlie did a great job, and now we're just gonna chill. So actually, you guys don't need to watch me paint my nails, you know what that looks like. So I am gonna sign off now, and tomorrow morning I think I will fake tan. Obviously I don't want to do it today because I've got so much body lotion on and I shaved my legs this morning, so that's not a good idea. But I'm gonna be a tanned goddess tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But darlings, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll leave everything that I've spoken about, including the discount for KENZZI down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It's been a while since I said that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.